It is March 15th. Temperatures are in the low 50s, but overnight, it still gets below freezing. It's time to install the emergence traps. Emergence traps are tents with collecting bottles at the top that trap emerging insects. I designed and built around 170 emergence traps from scratch. I use a tomato cage as a frame. First, I bury the prongs into the ground. Then, I toss bundles of pre-sewn traps into the plots. These are made up of mesh fabric sewn into a tube and glued to a clear bottle. I wrap the mesh around the tomato cage and line up the seams to the edges. I bury the edges under the soil to keep small insects like beetles and spiders from crawling underneath. I'll be attaching the bottles to a stake. First, I hammer the stake into the ground. Then, I use zip ties to attach the bottle to the stake. One on the top, and then one below the rim. I try to keep the mesh taut so that insects have a path to the top of the bottle. Next, I screw on 3D printed couplers that will attach the top bottle to the bottom bottle containing the trapping fluid. 100 milliliters of propylene glycol and ethanol. The idea is that the insect will fly into the top of the bottle, the highest and brightest point, and then fall into the bottom collecting bottle. I collect from the bottles every 10 days. It is June 16th, the second to the last collection. I printed out labels with codes for each of the plots. Here, I unscrew a bottle, place a label inside, and put the lid on. Then I replace with another bottle. Here, you can see what I caught.